senior day, Julius. So just what's your emotions right now as you get ready to play the final time as a Pirate?
You know, emotions are real high right now. You know, last college game in Dowdy Ficklin, you know, it feels real surreal, you know, how fast it went by. But it's amazing, you know, and I'm just thankful and grateful to be in the position I'm at right now and just, you know, just taking it day by day and just taking the moment all in. You know, it's going to be an amazing day on Saturday.
Coming out of Blinn, how much did you know about ECU at that time? And then, like, you know, do you feel like you're officially a Pirate now, always will relish this place?
Oh, yeah. Coming out of Blinn, I didn't know nothing at all. You know, I'm from Ohio, and, you know, I always knew about the Midwest teams and, like, deep Southern teams. But when I did my research at Blinn, you know, I found great things about East Carolina, you know, and it immediately just drew me closer to the program, you know. And in the recruiting process, I didn't take a visit up here to East Carolina. I did a virtual visit while it was COVID. So coming up here was really off of just prayers and, you know, just a lot of thought. And it's been nothing but amazing down here.
Do you feel like you kind of identify with this place? So you play with a chip on your shoulder, and you were somewhat overlooked as a recruit. So like, you feel like you kind of identify with ECU?
Oh, yeah, I definitely feel like I identify with ECU. And my father, he always tell me that. He said when he looks at back on the old ECU and, you know, how the players play with a lot of grit and a lot of passion, you know, he said it just remind him of me, you know, like he was like, this is the perfect program for you. Like, you know, just this is the one for you, and this is where you're supposed to be at.
How much does it mean to you to get to play, you know, your last game with ECU at Dowdy?
Oh, it's real amazing to be able to play my last game at Dowdy. You know, especially, you know, away game wouldn't have been as special. You know, so just being able to play the last game in the stadium is going to be real amazing. You know, to be able to experience that. You know, to be able to take all the emotions in and be able to see my family and walk out there with my family on senior day. You know, it's just been a long journey, but like, you know, everything's been amazing.
What's your favorite memory as a Pirate?
As a Pirate, my favorite memory, it's a lot of memories, but my favorite memory will have to be probably the Memphis game, the pick six in the third quarter.
All right, Thanksgiving's coming. I asked Jeremy, I'll ask you, what's on the menu?
On the menu, yeah, everything's on the menu. I'm trying to eat everything. I'm trying to go to everybody's Thanksgiving party. So if y'all got any Thanksgiving invites that y'all sending out, make sure y'all don't miss me. But, you know, everything's on the menu. Macaroni, mashed potatoes, chicken, turkey, ham. I like it all, so I'm with it all.
Jeremy said his grandma's making all that, so you got to hit him.
So I'm going to be going with Jeremy then. Yeah.
You know, it's going to be emotional Saturday. You play with emotion. How do you try to bottle it up and use it the right way, you know, and not let it kind of, I don't know, overtake you a little bit on senior day?
You know, you got to really balance it, or, you know, even in life, you know, you can't be an emotional human being, you know, or like that, because you got to really balance it, you know, throughout life. And I feel like sports taught me that, like, you got to be focused and play with emotion, but you can't let emotion take over you. You know, you got to balance the two. So Saturday, I'm going to just treat it like another game, you know, even though it's the last game, you know, of my college career. You know, it's not the last game of my football career. So, you know, but it's going to be a good experience. And, you know, I'm going to just go out there and have fun with my brothers one last time. And, you know, I'm just proud of my teammates, and just, you know, it's going to be the last time I go out there and play with them boys, so I just want to give them my all out there on Saturday.
You mentioned walking out with your family and what that's going to be like, and then obviously you have to flip the switch. Have you ever had an event in your life where you've had to flip the switch that drastically from those emotions to be that focused in such a short amount of time?
I feel like I've been in a lot of situations like that. You know, really, one that I could pinpoint was probably like homecoming in high school. You know, I got homecoming king, and then I had to go back after halftime and play the rest of the game. And I think it was a tied-up game. So, you know, things like that. And then, you know, it's always things in life that where you might be emotional, but then you got to switch back. You know, I feel like every game is like that, you know. Before every game, you know, it's real emotional, and then you got to switch right now, you know. So it's like, You just got to balance those two things, like I said previously.